Carne Asada, when translated, means grilled meat and is a popular Mexican street food. A delicious, juicy, marinated steak is grilled to perfection with a few simple ingredients. The speciality of this dish is the charred flavour and, of course, the marinade itself. You can serve it by itself or make some tacos. Either way, the steak is tender and delicious. Open up a Ziploc bag. Pour in 500 milliliters of orange juice, 50 grams of garlic, 100 milliliters of lime juice, 1 tablespoon of pepper, 2 teaspoons of salt, 100 grams of jalapenos, 40 grams of coriander, and 60 milliliters of olive oil. Zip up the bag and mix everything really well. Then put 200 grams of beef steak inside. Zip up the bag, mix together, and let it rest for 6 hours. Butter a hot grill pan and cook the steak. Only turn the steak once during cooking for the best result. Then thinly slice the beef and serve up with flour tortillas. There you go, a very special snack. A meal which consists of pizza, burger, and dough balls is one of the best we have. What better than having tiny bite-sized mini pizza burger dough balls that are so yummy to eat and super easy to make. The ingredients required are beef, some herbs, pizza dough, tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, and eggs. Let's try it. Season 500 grams of beef mince with 2 tablespoons of oregano, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and 1 teaspoon of pepper. Mix together by hand. Then remove a small piece and roll it into a ball. Press out the ball on a chopping board to make a mini burger. Then cook this in a hot pan. Turn over after a few minutes to make sure the beef is cooked through. Look at them sizzle. Then flatten out 45 grams of pizza dough. Top with a mini burger, 1 teaspoon of tomato sauce, 1 teaspoon of mozzarella cheese and a slice of pepperoni. And another burger. Wrap up the sides of your dough to create your dough ball. Lay them out on a baking tray and coat with egg yolk mixture to create a glaze. You can then sprinkle with white sesame seeds for a finishing touch. Now bake for 30 minutes at 180 degrees. Once completed, it's time to serve up. Serve up with your favourite chips. I love crinkle cut ones. A brilliant treat for your favourite people. Bife Ao Molho, also known as steak with sauce, is a classic Brazilian dish. The meat is stewed to perfection in a delicious sauce made with tomatoes and a variety of easy-to-find ingredients. It's easy to prepare and is a perfect one-pot recipe. Combine 500 grams of beef, 50 grams of garlic, and 1 teaspoon of salt by hand in a large bowl. Then leave it to sit to one side. Heat 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a pan and fry your beef well. As the beef cooks, place to the side of the pan so that you can add in a new piece. Keep repeating these steps until all of your beef is cooked. When all the beef is cooked, season with 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of cayenne pepper, 2 teaspoons of white pepper and 2 tablespoons of oregano, and give everything a really good mix. Throw in 100 grams of onion and tomato and 200 grams of tomato sauce. Combine really well and pour over 250 milliliters of water. 20 grams of coriander. Now cover the pot and stew for half an hour. And here we are, we're ready to serve. Garnish with some more coriander. And it's time to serve up with some mashed potatoes for a delicious and hearty dinner. cheesy potato meatball bake is ooey gooey delicious. Made with boiled potatoes, beef meatballs, bechamel sauce and cheese, this dish would be fantastic for dinner any night of the week. It would also make a great cheesy dish for a game night or any other gathering. Join Cooking Company as we guide you one step at a time in making these easy and yummy cheesy potato meatball bakes. Let's get started. Set some water to boil and add 3 washed and peeled potatoes, making sure the water covers them. Boil for 10 minutes. Remove your potatoes with a slotted spoon. Now take 300 grams of beef mince and season with a teaspoon of salt and of pepper, 100 grams of onion and 40 grams of chopped parsley. Mix everything together well. When it feels like you've created a good mince mixture, time to get your hands in there and start to mould your meatballs, keeping them a consistent size. Voila! Take one of your boiled potatoes and slice it into thick slices like this one. Make sure to mind your fingers. Repeat with the other potatoes. Now use the sliced potato to line the bottom of a glass baking dish. Also make sure to cover the sides of the dish too. Then position your meatballs around the base of the dish. Insert slices of potato between them to fill the gaps. Now pour over 250 milliliters of bechamel sauce, coating as much of the contents as you can. Crumble over 300 grams of cheese for a flavoursome finish. And bake at 200 degrees for 40 minutes. Now that your baking is done, comes the fun part: presenting your food, grabbing a fork, and having a taste. Brilliant!